So some people are being punished when people are not aware of what wrongs they did. So Gabon is being judged for killing servants of God. And the death of a bishop is on the file of Ali Bongo. This is Moses broadcasting live from Uganda, declaring what God is saying upon leaders. Upon leaders. Praying for the Waganda not to be like them. Not to be. So Ali Bongo, if he's your leader, tell him to get saved, there is still grace. If there are church leaders who know how people confess in their language, tell him in your language that on your file in heaven, there is a big case of killing a servant of God. 105:15 of Psalms. Touch not my anointed, that you may not face the wrath on the earth. He touched some. This is just a copy, but he touched some. He touched? This is just a copy. He touched. He is being judged as an individual. Even I prayed for him not as a president. So when I was counting people who are in here, his name is already forwarded there. May God separate him from hell if he remembers to stand for the truth. It is only truth that can save a sinner. Only what? But if you say, how do they know? We shall meet you, like we are seeing the fall of this old man. In Burkina Faso. I don't know why he's called the old man when he's a younger man. When I'm older than him, God is calling him an old man. So that once you become a commander of all citizens, you become old by appearance. So he's very old in the affairs of God. Meaning he's doing what he knows is not right. This is danger. This is danger. We are praying for Ivory in the Tarawad, Burkina Faso. So these are few people whom God is saying, if you don't tell them, they will die ignorantly. Even I say Museveni is an ignorant person. He doesn't know what God is requiring of him. That set apart a person, not from your family, who can handle the situation that is at hand. But if you still say, I know, Mr. knows nothing, how wind enters and comes out. It is the lungs that know how wind enters and comes out. Not the nose. Only the nose is the way, not the source of an answer. I want to thank you for this parable that is for all. That is for all. For all. For all. For all. For all. For all. So we are praying for your people. We are praying for your people all over the world. You have friends in Ottawa. You have friends in Ottawa, Canada. Canada. We have people in Canada who are Ugandans who are in Canada. Not because they are pure homosexuals, not because they are pure homosexuals, but they used a name of being homosexuals to acquire a visa. There are visas that are written that Ugandans in Canada are homosexual actors. I call upon God to cancel them and return them all to this land. Sure. People who went to Canada on tickets of homosexual, Canada is going to be saved. When Trump becomes the leader and he will chase away all people labeled on their entry as homosexuals, and we shall see people coming back to their nations. Is it not a prayer? Trump must rule America, that homosexuality may be destroyed in the land. Everywhere. This he will do. This he will. At least this he will do. Father, we thank you for remembering them. For remembering them. The reason I pray for this small woman. There are women in America, very beautiful. They once even caused it. There are women, even to this good word, in English, in their language. They taught me some. If they taught me well, I could be speaking like them, but they taught me some. So there are women in America who are very beautiful, that once they are near you, you lose reasoning. You lose what? Ask Clinton. Ask who? And now ask Joe Biden. Same story, same strategy, until he surrendered a nation into the hands of a woman. Women in America are beautiful. What? Once they appear before you, you lose focus on who chose you to be a leader. So I pray for this woman in America, not for, just because of the body she used it to answer a nation. She used it to answer what? See how God gives me hard prayers. God is saying the only word that can make this Kamala not to die is to declare that it was after sleeping with Biden that she won a favor to take over this post. Can I speak such a word? Can I speak such a word? Even if to save her. So, but because of the saving spirit that God is using, and He's saying it is only through truth that can save a nation. I'm saving her by saying, thank you for using what God gave you to win elections in America. So Kamala will win elections, but will not be declared as a leader. Father, we thank you for being near in your word. Because God cannot risk putting give me English. A lover or former leader to rule a nation. It will be a disaster. I don't know if this woman has a family. The reason I'm not saying she's a prostitute. But the right word God is saying that I rate her as this Winsky who slept with Clinton until Clinton lost glory. Until Clinton lost what? So for Joe Biden to be free, I pray for this wife of Joe Biden in the office not to allow this shame fall upon America again. God saved them. The Clinton, the Lewinsky issue, He will not save them. The Joe Biden, Kamala issue, in the same manner of sex. No, he will not. These things I talked of them jokingly when they are now becoming an issue in creation. There is no war in creation. There is no war in what? But God guides us on how to do it better. On how to do it what? So, this woman, he will hate Moses for nothing. He will hate Moses for what? Because when they are agreeing on how to make the glory of America to fall, they don't call me. They don't call what? They just do it. He will do it again. Oh, Lord. If he did it to Clinton, he will do it again to any who will act like Clinton in that office. This is the way he has done it. Father, we thank you for not allowing people who are not sent to act in prostitution to rule nations that are not nations of prostitution, says Moses. God can send you to act in prostitution. It's a good word for today. It's a good word for what? For those who want to know how God can act in a way that is not relevant to save the nation. Save what?